insurance, he would just like to know, what do those two terms mean?
Yeah. Luther, the answer is very simple. At fault is your liability insurance coverage. So if you were at fault in causing an accident by running a red light and you injure someone else and damage the property, your liability insurance will cover their personal injuries and your property damage that you've caused. Now, with regard to no fault, at least under Georgia law, you can buy coverage called MedPay coverage, which covers you up to a certain limit without regard to fault for any medical treatment that you need. There's also a type of no fault also included in these policies called collision insurance, and even though you were at fault in causing the accident, you can still have coverage regardless of you being at fault under your collision provisions.
We probably ought to take a due time with our insurance agent when we get auto insurance.
Absolutely, and get the uninsured motorist coverage, which we've been telling y'all from the time we started this show.
Pennies, and it's worth a lot more.
Absolutely. It's the padding that covers the losses that you never expected.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, Luther had a great email question. If you'd like to get involved, there's a couple of ways for you to log on. First of all, you can go to...
It doesn't. We're going to talk about texting and driving tonight. You know, there was a study done in Belgium just a few years ago, and they tricked the teenagers into believing the only way they could get a license would be if they could text and go through this controlled road course. And at the conclusion of doing that particular test, here's some of the comments of the students. If this becomes law, I'll stop driving. It's impossible to do. What you're asking is dangerous. And one of the other ones said, people are going to get killed if you require them to text and drive. And that's exactly why we are discussing that in this show. Tonight I'm bringing on Sam Nicholson. Sam Nicholson's a great trial lawyer. He's a good friend. He and I went to law school together.